Morning everybody, Fat Steve, Spicehead-Media. I'm nearly back to normal. Not quite. It's been Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's 5 days. 2 without my tablets. And then 3 days trying to recover from that. I thought I was right yesterday. I went out a few times to try and do something, and the only bit that worked was from Saturday, I think, when I was out with Dawn. We'd just left the boulevard and we went to film where the fire had been on Chapel Street.
Hi everybody, it's Autistic Bobby!
And I'm Fat Steve. And I'm the star of the show, Princess Sandra! And together, we're Spicehead-Media! Now, if you can hear me now, I'm a bit more compos mentis, not as confused. So I'm back in the Premier, got some nice berries, that lovely yoghurt Kool-Aid. We're off to another 4-star luxury hotel today. I think it's for 3 nights. And then we're away Sunday. And from Sunday, it's going to be Spiceheads on tour. And we've got quite a few locations across the north of England. I think we're starting in York, where I'm going to try and get in York Minster and try and get the drone over it as well. I think we're in Leeds, I'm not sure. And gradually working our way back to Blackpool. Probably finishes in Liverpool, which Dawn loves. So we should have plenty of material for you. When we're on tour, we normally get 3 videos a day, but I don't think we'll manage that. Even though we've just had a nice rest. Dawn's having major trauma with her shoulder. And I've had the issue of these meds. So we basically locked ourselves away. In the little hotel in Blackpool, with hardly anybody in. I said, by the way I feel this morning, I think I'm just about back to normal. So, got that nice view, St John's Church. Hopefully get a tram soon for you. Now I don't know if I'm going to film right through here this morning, or whether I'm going to go out and film a bit of the town. So this is one of our last days in Blackpool. Probably not going out much. We've got the new two-seater scooter now, and we're waiting for the weather for us to go out with Dawn and me on that and do a little bit. This coffee's going down a treat this morning. Now, the Imperial, as you know, has changed to coffee machines, but the staff that I know normally go and get me a coffee I like in a pot, but it's not the same coffee. I don't know if they're taking it out of the machine or whether they're brewing it, but it's different coffee. I used to love the coffee at the Imperial. A bit of a shame, but that's progress, folks. Progress? Going backwards is progress. So I'll leave you there and go and get me big breakfast after a fag, of course. Catch you all in a little minute. Well, I'm back, and here we go. Got some nice scrambled egg, bit of black pudding, some nice soft bacon. Couldn't resist that, folks. Just one sausage and mushrooms, and we're going to debauch that sausage with a bit of tomato sauce. Mikey does. And we're going to totally infiltrate everything else with salt. Everything except that bacon, folks. Sorry to lean over again. So I've not seen a tram yet. Unusual. So I left Dawn in bed this morning in this little hotel we've been. We're going back to the studio. There's some more Amazon stuff being delivered, and I've got somebody coming round after to do a load of jobs around the house and garden. That scrambled egg's gorgeous. Black pudding's a little overcooked, but that's just because it's dried up a bit. Tasty as usual. Have a bit more of that with some egg. So I said we'll be stuck in most of the day, I think. We've been trying to get out on the new two-seater scoot for a week and not been able. I've either been too ill or Dawn's been too ill. Let's try this sausage. Bit of Miata sauce on that sausage. Beautiful. Mushrooms are just out of the pan and they're gorgeous. So let's have a bit more of this soft bacon. Look at that. So the music's playing in the background, and as usual it'll strike me. Sometimes I try and filter it out, but I don't monetize, so it doesn't matter. So we've had this new page on Facebook. I'm not going to name it. I'm going to go at people calling me an auditor. It's quite a few years since I was doing auditing. It's stealing my content and reposting it after messing with it. Nearly every day there's a different post. Committing libel, breaching copyright rules, for which Facebook are just as culpable as the person who's doing it and the person whose page it is. So if I chose to do, and I don't think they realise, I can sue the person that's posting it, I can sue the person whose page it is, and I can sue Facebook for libel, some of it criminal libel. Now, as most of you know, it's something I've done before with Thompson's directories in the 80s, when they had a go at my father, brothers, mothers and my business, and I issued High Court writ for libel. Went to London in the High Court and I fought Thompson's directories and won. And I was one of, or possibly the first ever person to go to High Court with a libel case as litigant in person. I was able to do that because of the degree in media law when I first became a journalist. But I'm a bit old now and I can't be bothered. I just want them to know that I'm capable of doing that. These people are supposedly exposing auditors, who they call for auditors. They're having a go at Mark from UK Meet the Tyrants, Marty Blackburn, who's shown a photograph with DJ Audits, who likes to stay anonymous. They've even had a dig at AB, the master faults. Now, those that use Facebook will know there's been a few channels like this. They don't last very long. They soon overstep the mark and then they're gone. So it's nothing new to me. And I personally don't mind. They can slag me off all they want. There was a video the other day where they'd stolen content from YouTube or Facebook, where I was outside the Winter Gardens pretending to play trombone for a brass band competition. They posted a clip from that with the music, "You Fat Bastard," You fat bastard, you. I'm flattered. I'm fucking flattered, folks. It doesn't bother me. The comments are digging at my disabilities, of which there's no knowledge whatsoever and no understanding. They don't know I have 5 heart conditions, diabetes, obstructive sleep apnea, many other things. They think if you're on a wheelchair or a scooter that you can't walk, that you're a total write-off cripple. That's not me. Excuse me a minute. Hi, darling.
Yeah, right. I checked the room. Everywhere is okay. I'm going to start leaving the room now, hotel.
Okay, darling, I'm filming. I'm just letting you know.
I see you at the studio, okay?
All right, lovely. I love you.
Okay,
Keep
bye.
safe, darling. Bye, bye, love. As usual, Dawn picks her moments. So, I was saying I'm not bothered. I'm flattered. I'm doing nothing about it when I can. Now, where they crossed the mark, this is a page that's trying to expose wrong-uns. Now, what they didn't realise when they started having a go at me is everything I've done wrong and done right in my life is on my pages. Everybody on Facebook knows who I am, what I've done. On YouTube, there's Pat Steve's Mad Life Stories that tells everything I've done about going to prison for VAT fraud. No news. And they keep adding these little digs without realising. They have 4,000 followers. How many people see it? What does it matter? I think I have 134,000 followers. My contact matters. It gets seen. The video they were complaining about with the paramedic that had to go at dawn, had 500,000 views overnight. Probably more than the whole of their content since the page was started on one video. Likewise, the SIA security guard whose friends got him to try and block me in the street, same again, 500,000 views overnight. And they fuel that with their insults and the digs, and they don't realise how much they're helping my channel. But the main thing they don't realise is I don't fucking monetize. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's just my channel is not an auditing channel. It's a channel to educate people against drink, drugs, antisocial behaviour and crime in a public place. That's all. And to highlight mental health and autism in Dawn's point of view. So I say, carry on doing what you're doing. I don't mind. I'm flattered by it. But one of your members is threatening to come and harass us at the wedding. Everybody knows where we're getting married. Everybody knows where the reception is. And some of your viewers, some of your followers are threatening to come and disrupt the wedding of a mentally ill, autistic woman. Think about it. They're calling me a frauditor, they're calling me names. They call him Dawn names. We're talking about a mentally ill, autistic woman whose mental state is all over the place. Stay away. There will be security there. You won't get in. You won't get near. Oh, I don't know whether to post that bit or not. I don't want to provoke anybody. So I'm going to leave you all there. I might film a little bit in town. I'll finish my breakfast. Everything was lovely as usual. So now it's about Steve's Spicehead-Media in the Holiday Inn, the Premier Inn, Cookhouse, Pub and Restaurant, having breakfast. Don't know what time it is, don't know what date. Well, it's Thursday, I know. It's Thursday, I know, because I got my pension today. So I'll catch you all later. That's my breakfast done, folks. I'm outside the Premier. I'm going to have a little mooch round. It's only early. I don't even know if it's 9 o'clock yet. Can't remember. It's probably just about that, but the clock's not working, I don't think. Talbot Square. So we'll go and take a little mooch, folks. And the tiller arm's down quite a way. We've got the big Sacred Heart Catholic Church in town. It's Thursday, so we've got people queuing at the food bank at the repository. So it's like a retreat, I think, for monks and nuns. I don't know what they do. Charity work for some of the homeless in Blackpool, and some of the fake homeless, and some of the people that just can't afford to feed themselves anymore with the state of this country. So I'm on Abingdon, I'm heading towards Church Street. It's Thursday, wind's blowing a gale. Oh, Cleveland's number 3. Nothing much open yet, so I'm not sure if it's 9 o'clock or not yet. So that wind is very bad, but it's not really a cold wind. As we come round to the square, the fountains are going, so we know it's gone 8 o'clock. That's when they normally knock on. We'll go up and loop round. That clock's still showing 6 o'clock. We don't know if it's 6 AM or 6 PM, but what we do know is it's right twice a day. So as we come onto Church Street, not many down here, not many trucks delivering down here. So it is a quiet day. I think we've got the music man setting up. No, there's somebody on his jollies. That wind is howling up the street past me. I can hardly control the scoot. God knows what it's going to be like on the prom. As I come onto Coronation Street, got the side of the Winter Gardens along here. And then I'm going to head down Victoria Street. God, that's dead as well. Really quiet. Really quiet, folks. Man tried to clean the graffiti off the bin where people put stickers on. Gold Star's not open. Yeah, it's that early. Vision Express and Specsavers are open. And I do need my eyes doing. First shot of that tower for you. We get it from the corner like we usually do. Don't know if the zoom's going to be working today or not. So there it is, folks, in all its glory. Try and work down. Come back to the whole building. So, Le Tour de... No, it's not Le Tour de Fell, Le Tour de Blackpool. Lots of stuff being delivered here. Unusual looking stuff. Baker Hughes, whatever that is. Plenty of stuff being brought in here for some concert or something. Hi man. So what's all this, folks? Bit of fancy stuff. Let's back up and watch them bring this down. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I remember when Fat Steve could do jobs like that, folks. I'd have thrown that on my shoulder in the day. I'd have thrown it on my shoulder. So what's on? What's on?
It's like a dance thing.
Another one?
Ballroom.
Kids or adults? Adults or kids?
It's like a beef house thing.
Alright, cheers.
Adults, that's it.
Thank you. You alright, man? How you doing? Oh, more stuff being delivered here. So Primark's not open yet. As we come round to this side, try and get you that tower shot from here. Will it work? It's there, folks. Lovely. Nobody does it better. So we've got Showtown again. And we're heading down into the abyss on the prom, where the wind is increasing considerably as I come down. I'm not sure where I can get through. There's a gap over there. We'll have a little look in a minute at this tower from here. And this traffic is quite mad, folks. I might have to go to the crossing. Got the 68 going to St Anne's, Lytham and Preston, and I'm going to have to go to this crossing, otherwise we'll run out of time. So you know what that means? That means I can get you the tower from here as well as over there. So here we go, folks. And now we're going to try and get across. One stopped, one's didn't, thank you. See if I can get through this one. They've all got them fucking bollards in front. Stupid. Fucking idiots. So, nothing down there except the central pier. Nobody on the comedy carpet. Let's have a look at this, see? Don't go crashing down there, Steve. Take it easy. So, look at that. The sun's blowing along there in this wind. So, there's the sun, folks, blowing down. As we come back. There's the top of the tower. As we worked down, it's a bit shaky because that wind's blowing my hands. And we come down to the building and the carpet, folks. So I'm going to head along back towards the studio and meet Dawn. I moved most of the luggage and camera equipment from the hotel this morning, and Dawn had a few clothes and a bag of chocolate probably. So there's the beach house, all quiet on the western front. Wedding chapel not open yet. We've now got a little reception down there, but we're still having quite a bit of work done on it. So I'm going to stop at the cenotaph, I think, do a little outro. In fact, I'll do my outro at the Premier Inn, and then we've got a video of the Premier Inn to the Premier Inn. So we've got a tram there, just turning up Talbot Road. As I try and get to this crossing, there's the last view of the sea, folks. The cenotaph and the Metropole. As we try and curl round here. Lots of traffic coming down. Fat Steve can't press that button, he's no hands left. But we've got to cross the first bit. And we get to the second bit. Plenty of traffic coming down there, folks. But we've got a gap in a moment and we're over. Yes, it's over. The chips are down. Sorry that it had to end this way. This moment we believe. We don't know the words. It's over. Yes, it's over. There's the Premier Inn, cookhouse, pub and restaurant. That's where Fat Steve had his breakfast. And now he's had a mooch round town. He's back here on the ground to finish. So we've just managed to flick that back on Fat Steve, folks. And so that's a little video from the Premier Inn Cookhouse Pub and Restaurant at Talbot Square in Blackpool to the Premier Inn Pub and Restaurant, Talbot Road, Blackpool, via a mooch round town with tower shots. Catch you all later. You can tell he's nearly back on form. I'm still not completely right. So for now, I'll catch you all later. Fat Steve, Spicehead-Media. Bye everybody.
Hi everybody, it's Autistic Bobby.
And I'm Fat Steve. And I'm the star of the show, Princess Sandra. And together, we're Spicehead-Media.